big thank you to Level Home for sponsoring this episode. On today's episode, we are going to be doing a little curb appeal boost on our main Airbnb. And so it's a little tired and it just needs a little love so that it's a warm and welcoming space. Our exterior probably is getting due for a paint job, but it's particularly bad right at this front porch area. So I may just scrape up some of the boards, and because of the lip, hopefully it won't be as noticeable, and it's the existing paint that we've already had. But like over here, this is not too bad if we clean it up, but if you look at this one, this is just trashed, so you'll be working on that. And then this front porch is due for stain as well. Plus this light fixture probably needs to be switched out. Maybe get some fresh wreaths. This one has cobwebs and it's just looking very, very tired. So we'll give this front porch a little love. The first thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna start scraping off this peeling paint. It's really, really bad and we can't paint over the top. We need to prep it a little bit better. We're gonna also do some of these bottom pieces here. So let's start scraping and get it prepped. We've got a small window of sun coming out, so we don't have much time to get a lot of painting done. So we got to do a little prep while we're waiting for the sun. Sweaty because it's humid, but we did a good job. I think we're ready to touch up paint. This is just a kind of like a patch job, like a lipstick on a pig for a second until we can paint the whole house, and then they'll have to redo this anyways. I just wanted it to look a little bit better than it did. Now that we've got it looking all gross, let's go see if we can find any paint. I think we have some in the shed. Whether it's usable or not, that's another question, so let's go see. Bum, bum. Yes, we have some old toilets. Over here is the paint. I hope it's still good. I should probably have paint clothes on, but I don't really bring paint clothes. Ugh. I don't know. I don't think this is salvageable, but let's give it. Yeah, no, that's toast. I have one more bucket. We'll just see. That one looks about the same as that one, but there's more in it, so let's see. Nope. These are toast. So it's not as simple as running to the paint store. It's about a 30-minute drive into Brunswick, which is the neighboring town, but we have no choice. Our paint is no longer good, which, you know, it's been out in a shed. What can we expect? This whole board, actually we have a couple of boards that need replaced. This one's curling up, so hopefully I can like nail it back down into place or find a screw or something. We are running out of daylight. We're also running out of time here in Maine. What I think I'm gonna do is I wanted to do this after I painted here, but I have the stain for sure. And so I think what I'm gonna do is stain this and get this done tonight. And then we'll go get paint tomorrow, and then we'll just have to be more careful when we're painting. We'll just have to put down some dropped cloths and stuff, but I don't want to waste daylight or time, so we are going to stain the deck right now. So you can see that I am edging around here, and all of a sudden I'm starting to feel sprinkles. Here's the deal. If you waited until you were gonna have an absolutely dry day here in Maine, you'd be waiting for a long time. So I'm gonna just muscle ahead because the weather report says a slight chance of light rain in the next hour, and then the rest of the day, there's no chance of rain. So push forward. It looks so good, at least on top. We'll hit this with the white paint when we're doing the trim, but tomorrow we'll get the paint and finish it up. Okay, so we did the touch-up paint on the house and the trim, and it is looking so much better, but it's just making these doors look a little bit more tired. So we are going to paint the doors, just do a quick touch-up paint. While it's drying, I'm going to tell you about the Level Lock by Level Home. It's amazing. I'm gonna tell you all about it while it dries and why we decided to go with this system. It's gonna be amazing for what we're doing here. So let's get started on painting. So the door color is called Stratton Blue, and apparently I like that color. So if I get some paint on my shirt, you won't be able to even tell, but it's a beautiful color for the door or wherever. So we're gonna get this on. We're not gonna have to do as careful a job because we're just doing touch-up paint and just freshening it up. So here we go. Apparently there's some dogs fighting somewhere. Isn't this a pretty color? I mean, it's kind of like dulled out here in this room, but once we're finished, you'll see it outside, and it's so nice. I guess I should put some tape around the knob. Okay. This is the lock that we're replacing, and you can see how big and bulky it is, and for whatever reason people were having a difficult time unlocking it. Hopefully we can create more ease for our guests here, but look at the size of this, and it takes 4 batteries. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of this, and you won't believe the size difference. Let me show you this beautiful lock. We're gonna open it together. It is beautiful. Like, the finish of it is beautiful. I'm super excited about this. Now, before we install this, I want to tell you why this Level Lock from Level Home. Like I had mentioned previously, we've been struggling with getting people in. It feels like every time somebody checks in, they were having issues with the lock that we had. And on top of it, it was the same code. So if we wanted to reprogram it, we'd reprogram it every year. But like, I didn't love that idea, especially for an Airbnb. I constantly need to have control of like changing the codes. With this system, there's like a lot of different ways you can enter. I think they have traditional keys, they have a key card, you can use your Apple Wallet, and you can also use their app. I can send my guests a code like to their phone or WhatsApp, and then they can enter it that way. They also have this keypad, so you can give them a key code and they can have that as an option. But if they're still struggling to get in the home, I can use the Level Connect to remote open it from where I'm at. And so there are just a lot of different options of how somebody can gain entry, but all super secure. So, I mean, even though there's a lot of ways to enter, they're all super, super secure, which I love, and there's a lot of variability. Let's see, our door is about dry, so let's get this installed and I'll show you how easy it is to do. So the first thing we're gonna do is put in the bolt. You only need a Phillips, but I'm gonna use my Athena drill, of course, and then it will make it go fast. Okay, there we go. Then we take this is what kind of powers everything, and this slides right into place, clicks into place, and we are gonna need a small Phillips wheel. This is just such a tiny screw, and so I think if we just do this one by hand, it will be better. That was easy peasy. And then what you're gonna wanna do is make sure it's faced the right side up, slide it right in. Oh my goodness, so easy. I may need to do some touch-up paint on here as well, but we are going to just remove that plastic piece. And then you need to make sure that this is faced the right direction. Slide that on, it's so easy. Then we're gonna take these little bolts and we are gonna screw those into place. That is on there nice and good. And then this just magnets over the top. And then you can do it manually like so. And while it's out, you just unscrew this, then you put the battery in here. Isn't that convenient? It's one battery. Oh my word, I hear it making noise. There you go. So now we're gonna download the app with this QR code and get it all set up. I love this so much that I'm kind of thinking maybe, even though I just put a nice lock on my home system in Florida, that I might have to get one of these for there too. So that's how cool this is. If you are interested in the Level home system, the Level lock, then click on the link below. They are running a Labor Day sale right now for $50 off your lock. So definitely click on my link below, check it out, get it. You will love it. It will make your life so simple. So check it out. Nice and secure. So now that we've got this all set up, now that we've got everything painted, now it's time to go shopping to get some accessories and make our porch beautiful. Very Maine nautical. Especially kind of like that one. So I like the boxwood wreaths on my front door, but they're a little small and they're looking really tired. So I'm gonna get a couple of new ones here. So I think this little bench is gonna be perfect for our front porch. It's the right color, and I like the X's on the back because it mimics the two front doors. So there we go. Their clearance aisle is like way more stocked than mine. It's so good. I wish I could take a lot of this home, but I cannot. I was looking for outdoor rugs, and this might be a little bit too big for my front porch. I'm not sure, but it's 75% off, making it $35 for a 6x9. I just don't know. I might take a chance on it. This is another option. It's a lot smaller, but very, very cute, and it's reversible. So there's dark side or light side. And then also I'm noticing this one too. I might check that one out. And then also this one, but this one's not my favorite in comparison. And then we need a couple of throw pillows. So let's see what they've got. Oh, well, that's kind of perfect since it's an Airbnb. So that's for sure. I'm liking that vibe.
These were my find today. How cute are those?
Where did you find them?
At Mandan. So I'm doing a video on that. But that's so cute.
Nice job, Dave. Just in case you don't know this, never, ever, ever cook a dead lobster. They must go in live or you will get sick, sick, sick. All right, there he is. Let's do this. I gotta be honest, I really love lobster, but I hate eating it because it's so gross and messy. But we're gonna do this together. So I don't do this a lot, but I think you just break it out like this. I don't know if I did that right. It's kind of gross. We gotta clean that off. Then I pull off all of these fins.
Twist off the fins.
You have to twist them. And there's a lot of hot water in here.
Flick off the orange things, the googly thing and the eggs. Just flick that right off into the bucket. That's all right.
Okay, and then,
Oh, look at that.
oh my goodness. That is a big piece of meat. The tail is really good, but I actually really like the claws too. So we have to devein it, I think. You have to grab these little things. Okay. Ooh. I can't. Okay. Oh, gross.
For the bucket. Oh, gross.
You guys.
That's deveining it.
I know.
That's their...
This is why I like my husband to do this for me normally. But it's really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have to always do this with butter. We're gonna butter that. Oh yeah. That's totally worth it. Albeit a little gross. And look at these cute napkins. Hello. What are you doing, honey?
We had a big crack in our driveway
Yeah?
and I had to fill it.
Uh-huh.
The problem is the main weather is not conducive to drying out. So it's been raining and cloudy, so I'm trying to make a little greenhouse. It's just, so there's gonna be airflow and heat inside the place where the crack is to let it dry. So when it rains, it won't get wet. But if there's any sunlight at all, it'll heat it up and there'll be airflow.
I think it's genius.
Thank you.
Most of this is actually flowers, but these are weeds right here. And then we've got some weeds intermixed with the Queen Anne's lace here, so we'll get these weeds pulled. These are daylilies back here, but they're kind of past the season.
You and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets.
All right, these cobweb infested things need to go. Okay, so here we are. We're losing some daylight, but we're gonna finish this up really quick. That looks a lot better. What we are gonna do right now is switch out this light fixture, and then we're gonna decorate the front porch. And if we have time, we're gonna do a couple things on the garage. I do wanna show you one thing on the garage in just a second, but first, let's get this light changed. So I just got this one. It's pretty inexpensive at Lowe's, so we're gonna install that, and hopefully it will look a little bit better than this one. I mean, this one's really great. It's just, as you can see, like super tired looking. I wish you could see how many bugs were in here. This is so gross. That's disgusting. And I hope it just doesn't explode all over this newly stained deck.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Is that a wasp nest back there? I'm gonna try to like fish that out. That can't be safe. Ugh.
Through and through, no limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
So as you will see, this is the first place I ever used the magnetic door or carriage door on the garage doors. You've seen me use them in my Arizona property. You've seen me use them in my Florida properties. And this was actually the original place I used them. But as you can see, something is not quite right. So I think some of our guests have had a little fun, maybe the kids, they're magnetic. So we've got to fix that. And it's like a 2-second fix. So we're gonna do that now. All right, now we're gonna decorate the porch.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and
I have a little aqua pillow that I'm going to pull out and see if it works with the doors. I'm not sure if it will work. And then also I am debating hanging these on either side of the garage here. We'll see. I'm going to think about that for a minute and we'll see what I decide to do.
even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm.
Okay, some future projects I want to do is I want to plant some more hydrangeas for one, but I also want to do shutters on all of these windows, and actually the windows on the front of the house, and maybe like a little flower box here. I think that would really add a lot. So cute. So our curb appeal makeover is done and I'm thrilled with the results. We redid the driveway, resealed it. We made little tweaks on the garage. We put in a new light fixture. We kind of gave it a paint job. We redid the porch, made that look all fresh and new. And then we gave it some personality with a little bit of decor. It wouldn't be designed to the nines without that for sure. I'm just thrilled with how it looks. And I hope that the people coming here make many wonderful memories. I hope that they feel like it's such a warm and inviting entrance that that will start their vacations off right. We've made so many fun and fond memories here in this Harpswell home, and we hope that other people do as well. So don't forget about the upgrade that we did with the Level Homes level lock system. It's amazing. You will love it for your own home, for your Airbnbs. Don't forget to click on the link right now and get $50 off of your lock, and you will be able to just have the peace of mind knowing that you can get into your home even if you forgot the keys or whatnot. You will be able to access your home. I've totally locked myself out before, haven't we all? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to check out this home that we did, it's an old one, but I'm going to share that link right now and you can get a tour of this home here in Harpswell that we Airbnb out. And yeah, so to all of my DIY goddesses, you are more powerful than you know. I'll see you next time. Bye. Time to go home.